Okay, so this is take 3 of the national test.
Yeah.
Since the computers suck.
Okay.
We can all agree on this.
Yes. Let's speed through this.
So,
Begin.
what practical skill did you choose for the talk today to talk about?
I chose English, and it all started because I wanted to be able to read a book that my sister gave me for my birthday, and my school helped me a lot with improving my English because half of the education was in that language. But of course my parents and audiobooks and normal books also helped me, and that was how I practiced too. And in the beginning, of course, it was very hard because you are learning a new language and I couldn't understand the teachers or something at all. But then with the practice, it slowly became better. And I went to England for one summer, and that was when my level kind of planed out with the rest of the people in the class. So yeah, and then it just continued upwards.
But where did you study English? Is it here in Sweden or in China? Or?
It was in Nacka, so in Sweden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And which book did you read, or did your sister give you?
It was The Wind of the Willows. But do you think this skill is important and useful for me and other people?
Yes,
I
it is.
mean,
It's important to get yourself heard and understood.
Yeah, of course. And also the English language is always used everywhere. You can go anywhere in the world and just use it.
Yeah.
yes,
When I came,
Pretty much.
when I came to Sweden, of course I can't speak Arabic with anyone, and Swedish isn't as good. So my English was the only choice I have to communicate.
and it helped you a lot. And I also think that internet, where a lot of the world's information is stored, much of that information is in English.
Yeah.
And big companies use English, and we might get a better job
international
and
language.
such. Yes.
It's one of the most used languages
Yeah.
in the world. So
We all agree that it's important.
yeah, of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, you then, Maggot.
Yeah. So the skill I chose for today is creating art. So since I was young, I didn't really have any interest in doing art or seeing art anyway. So when I was 11 years old, my art teacher during the class, she asked me if I can draw something like an abstract scene.
Yeah.
So I came up to the board, and then I just drew some pyramids and sun and some camels and weird stuff. So it wasn't really the best drawing I did, but I guess it was good enough for an 11 years old. But there was a sentence she told me that stuck in my mind, which is one day you would become like me or better than me, which like every teacher says when a young student does something.
So that was what
And our-
kickstarted it all.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So
As you were young, you believed wholeheartedly.
yeah. So she like helped me in competitions and stuff. We always went with school and on government level and stuff. Yeah, I got in the first 3 places on the school.
Wow, so that was a definitive
Yeah,
moment. and-
it was like a Kickstarter. Yeah.
Why is this useful to you and others then?
But
So
wait, I just wanted to ask one more thing. Were there any difficulties that you ever had with your art? Because it sounds like everything just went up all the time. But
yeah.
I'm sure that there was some.
Yeah, of course. So when I first started, it wasn't as easy. It was, of course, hard to do anything with a pencil and stuff. Also, I didn't have like someone teach me. I taught myself at home because I always wanted to become better by myself. So probably the difficulties were getting the hang of drawing something and getting into a perfect state.
Yeah.
And also when I came to Sweden, I didn't have time to draw anything. So I stopped for like a year and a half or a year. And then when I came back, I wasn't like, warmed up or anything.
And the skills declined.
Yeah,
And
yeah, exactly. So when I started again, the ups, which is like something I am glad for, my skill is kind of upgraded over time. So when I draw, I don't draw like some triangles and call them pyramids.
more mature
Yeah,
and
I
such.
actually draw some
But
good stuff.
what did you want to ask Maggot before?
Well, how do you see this as important to others and yourself?
So my goal isn't actually becoming an artist, but maybe I could take it as as a hobby, because everyone needs to have a hobby. Maybe like Lina likes to read some books or stuff as a hobby. I like to draw. Maybe you like
A bunch of stuff.
cooking.
It
Yeah,
fills up your time that you would have
Yeah.
wasted otherwise, and it might be nice for other people too.
Time,
because-
time wasted having fun is not time wasted.
yeah,
No,
and
but
also
I thought about other people. Maybe they get like happier looking
yeah,
at
of
your
course.
art.
Like if I draw something for someone and show them the painting, they would be like, yeah, that's great, and I don't like take pictures of it, and it always makes me happy to see someone liking my art and the stuff I worked on.
And if you make people happy, they like you, and that's good for your future.
Yeah, of
You'll
course.
get popular, and maybe if you want to become an architect or something,
Yeah,
it
it
could
would
be
be
useful
easier.
too.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a good skill to have.
Yeah, of
we
course.
think.
Okay.
What
And
about
you,
you? Phil?
So,
Filip,
my
we are
skill.
waiting for you.
Yeah, we need to hurry up a bit. My skill is, I would say, cooking and baking. And how this started, I was kind of forced into it when I was about 12, 11 years old, or 6th grade. This was due to my parents working really late hours and long days. So at a pretty young age, I had to do a lot of chores at home, and this included cooking, amongst others. Since I didn't want to wait for them. Yeah.
But how much did you burn stuff on the oven?
I burnt some bechamel sauce,
yeah.
lasagna, and I burnt a bunch of stuff. But you know, practice makes perfect.
Yeah, of
and,
course.
You learn by doing the things wrong.
You need to see my
Did
old
you ever
drawings
have a really
to know
big
what you mean.
fiasco or something? Like a really, really big?
I haven't really had that big oh my god moment yet. I'm waiting. But then in the beginning, my mom helped me a lot
I see.
when she was home. So that's how I practice, and I practice by cooking every day and making breakfast for my brothers and so forth.
Just practicing a lot and
Yeah.
yeah.
Liking what I do, since I've actually started enjoying cooking, and I get mad when it's not when my mom and dad starting to cook, since I don't trust them anymore.
Take the
Does that
scene.
mean that
Yeah, exactly.
you didn't like cooking in the beginning?
In the
like it
beginning,
was a down or something like that?
I always thought it was fun, but not as fun.
I see.
Yeah, and that was probably a negative thing as well. That took time in the beginning to prep everything. But now it's like a machine, you know. You're done in 15 minutes and you're dinner.
Actually, I think this skill might be really, really important and useful in the
it is.
future for you.
People
Because
can't cook anymore.
Now, yeah, that was what I wanted to say. Like
Yeah.
nowadays, people can't cook, and then they have to rely on unhealthy
Yeah,
alternatives.
Yeah.
maybe your
Like
future wife
fast
wouldn't know how
food.
to cook.
Exactly.
So
You
you'd
know,
cook for her.
of all genders and ages, people have forgotten how to cook, and they rely on store-bought and McDonald's, and
Yeah, which
this,
is
you'll save money by cooking for yourself. You'll stay
You'll save your
healthier.
health,
You'll save your health, and
Only
least you know what you
positives.
eat.
yeah, you know what you're eating is
Yeah.
actually pretty much. Well, we're very often tastier.
And you won't starve, at
You will
least.
starve.
And for the future too, I think it will
Yeah.
become more important because the rising obesity and all of that, which might lead to health problems.
Exactly.
So what we can
So
conclude,
you avoid
yeah,
them.
is it's
we all
always
agree.
always good, yeah, to like train on your skill and become, and on time you will become better. Of course, it's hard in the beginning to do anything like in art or
Yes.
cooking or reading English, but
Or
on
art,
time,
yeah.
in
Practicing will make it better.
yeah, of course, yeah.
Okay, part 2. Look at the skills and personal qualities from below. Choose at least 2 each to discuss with your partner. 2 each. Well, should be 6. 6 skills then. Discuss, compare, give examples, and give reasoning. So, should I start? My 2 skills would be logical thinking and I would actually say problem solving. Because they are intertwined.
Yes.
Very much, and they are useful for everything, I would say. Do you have any
I
disagreements?
see.
No.
No, I don't, but I was just thinking about how the people learn them.
Well, some are born with purely logical thinking, but of course you could evolve this by learning them, and doing a lot of problems will make you do them easier and will make you see things from different angles.
And hanging out with logical people,
Exactly.
maybe.
Also,
since
being
you-
around logical and
Yeah. Always
smart
good.
people. Yeah.
You become better. Yes. So
Yeah, Maggie, your two
Yeah.
skills.
I'm actually going to have to choose the logical thinking because I
Okay.
think it's really important, and
I like that.
creative thinking, which being able to think outside the box. So they're not actually like very interactive with each other, but if you think about it, if someone thinks outside the box, not like anyone else, but combine it with logical thinking, it would actually make like a good invention or an inventor or
Exactly.
anything.
Great, a scientist or something. I think it's like a winning
Defines
combination.
an intelligent person should be able to think from different angles.
Yeah, not only like you take this x and y, it becomes x y.
Yeah.
You need to know how.
When x is not equal x.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Robert
you'll just stay in your sphere. You won't ever expand outside of it,
Yeah.
and just repeat and repeat
Exactly,
and
because
such.
if everyone was a logical thinker, we wouldn't have evolved or reached space, for example.
Yeah, we need trials and errors.
Dreams
If
and
everyone is
such
logical,
too.
well, there will be no errors.
Yeah, we need people that have creative thinking and maybe know how to do the stuff they think about in the real life. Like, yeah, even if they don't, maybe they
to
can
invent
yeah.
new things.
Yeah.
How do people learn them? I think maybe you just place yourself in
I think-
unfamiliar situations.
I think you actually learn them when you have more experience. Like if you, for example, creative thinking, you need to have a hobby that helps you with thinking outside the box. Like for example, cooking or creating art.
Or,
You don't do
yeah.
as others. You do your own.
music or-
Yeah,
Yeah,
you do your own style and way of doing the thing you're doing. So I guess you can like cooking or anything. You
See things in different angles,
Yeah.
and logical thinking was like Filip
do it.
said.
Yeah.
Okay, Lina, your
Okay.
two skills.
My two skills. I mean, yours was great, but I think I'll take taking responsibility and then being reliable, maybe.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so taking responsibility, that's very important because otherwise you just mess up every time and then you just put the blame on someone else or such, and then you'll never learn from them, and in the end it's going to bring you down.
Backlash.
It's going to backrash big in your life, but by then it's too late.
But these two are kind of the same, isn't it?
And yeah,
Responsible.
that was why I chose them, because they're intertwined, and being reliable, that's linked together with taking responsibility.
Or maybe
Because-
I think there's a bit of a difference because taking responsibility is mostly like taking responsibility of yourself or someone else, but being reliable, maybe it's like someone is asking for advice
Yeah, it's
or
almost always someone else.
needing help.
Okay, so decide together which of these skills you think is the most important.
But wait, how do people learn taking responsibility
yeah.
and being reliable?
Oh yeah, well,
Of course, well, maybe
mix it
if
all.
you mess up one time, you learn that you should take responsibility
Yeah.
or be reliable. But some people might not think so, they might just flee from it. So sometimes you really have to look at yourself and be
yeah.
like,
But I think
strict and
you always learn from your mistakes, as they say. So,
But then depends on how, if the mistakes actually cost you something or
Yeah, of
your
course.
friends.
Yeah.
Anyhow, then now decide together which of these skills you think is the most important.
It's hard to say.
Yeah, well, they're all pretty good.
maybe we should go with logical
Yeah.
thinking or
Yeah,
or
logical
Well,
thinking then.
because I mean it's kind of it leads to all of these, because if you think logically, you know that you should take responsibility in the end, because otherwise it will backfire, and it's also linked together with creative thinking, I think.
But
Yeah, it is.
If you,
not
if you
not
think,
in a 100%
not
way.
in 100% way,
Because if you always think logically, you don't really think about other methods of doing something.
But
You're
then
always
logically thinking could be like how to solve those creative problems.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Let's say you invent something. Then, okay, how should this work? Well, logically thinking, this should be connected to this, and yeah. So,
But that means that someone else have to have like the creative thinking skill.
exactly.
Yeah.
but we might need more logical thinkers than creative thinkers because it's
Get things
sometimes
done.
harder to like get things done and construct things
Yeah.
like and then thinking them out. So we
There
could have
are
one
a lot
creative
more-
thinker.
But you can't actually say this like
Okay.
because
But there are more
if you
things
think-
needed to be done than things needed to be invented.
Yeah, of course, but like if you think about global warming and stuff, there's
Well, there
like
isn't-
some
there-
people
there
can
isn't-
do stuff, but they
Yeah.
don't know how to do it.
It's
Like
like, then you need logical thinkers that can say, well,
yeah, but
you know,
you also
stop
need
burning
like
this. It's bad.
yeah,
Come on.
now, but at least we know like we need to stop like burning fuels.
Yeah.
And we know what to do, but they can't invent something. So you need something creative to create an idea of doing it.
Well, they have
We
actually
really
invented
need to
something.
choose one
Yeah,
of
but
those.
That's the thing. They
We
have
really need
invented.
to choose
you
one of
didn't hear
those,
about
so
it, so-
I think we should just focus on
Yeah,
this.
of course, yeah.
because-
Okay,
But
so let's
I
wrap
definitely
this up.
see your point,
Yeah.
but for
You
this
always
sake,
have, but actually you need to have all of these skills in a community to have a working community.
Guys,
I guess.
let's
course,
agree
of
to
course.
disagree.
Yeah,
So
of course.
Take an
Okay.
Yeah,
finish
logical
now.
thing.
but we
Yeah.
just take
Yeah.
it, even though we might disagree and such.
We've kind of answered how it's important, but more in social life, well, yeah, you're around with people you relate to.
Yeah.
And if you're around smarter people who think creatively or logically or are problem solvers or who are reliable,
Yeah, of course.
you'll become more like them. Yeah.
You always learn from the people around you.
So,
But with logical thinking, you might always learn. So if you mess up in your social life, then you know that you should change something to the next time. That might actually improve it in some way. But logical thinking in society, well, it's the backbone of everything, almost, as we said. Or do you
Yes.
disagree?
no, it's.
No, we agree. Of
I
course.
agree. Great.
Yeah.
Done. On those happy notes, we end this talk.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry for the long post.